Okay, so I'm gonna rant a little bit, you know. Anyway, so online, I guess in nearby town, they're helping homeless people with laundry tokens so they can wash their clothes, which is good because they want to end foot rot, and you know, and that is a good thing. I mean, any little bit helps with homeless anyway. But you know, one asshole that I went to school with, he tried to put in there, oh, here you go, Indeedjobs.com. Okay, just get a job theory, right? Oh, if you're homeless, just get a job. Just go get a job. And that'll solve all your fucking problems now. If you go get a job, that's going to solve every single problem you have, right? Well, you can try, but anywho, so I know this from experience. I was homeless. I purposely was homeless. I made myself homeless because I happened to be in a time in my life where I was in conjunction, a Y in the road, fork in the road, whatever. And I said, you know what? I really wanted the experience, so I did it. Now, little did I realize how hard it was to get back out of it. Okay, it's easy to go be homeless, but it's harder to get back out of it. And that's what people don't understand. Just go get a job. Well, when you go get a job, when you apply for a job, they want to know residency. Well, how are you going to get a job if you don't have a residence? If you don't have a place to live, how are you going to get a job? You know, and it's much more complicated than people think. I love it when people say, oh, just get a job. You know, it's that easy, right? So, okay, so just go get a job. Okay, I'm homeless, or you're homeless, whatever. We're homeless, you know. Can't get a job because you don't have residency, okay? Let's say you can get a job and someone lets you use residency. Well, how are you going to clean up in the morning and get around if you don't have a place to live, right? Okay, so let's say you get past all that. How do you save up enough money for rent, deposit, all that? And there's other people that, you know, a lot of homeless people, they can't afford medication. They need like medication so they can function normally. So they can't afford it if they're on the streets. So what do? They go to the next best thing, which is alcohol, drugs, whatever. And that's unfortunate. So then that just compounds the problem, right? But let's say you don't have any of those problems. Let's say you don't have a drug, alcohol problem. You're just homeless on the streets. And let's say you get a job and all that. It's, you know how hard it is to save up money and do all that and it's difficult, okay? And for what people pay and stuff, it's very difficult. And people don't understand that. And the reason why they don't understand that is because they've never ever been in that fucking situation. If they had, they'd probably think about it differently. I mean, it's not easy, and it's not that they're lazy and they don't want to fucking work, okay? Majority of homeless are out there because of whatever reason, but it's certainly not because they're lazy and they don't want to fucking work. And it's not so simple as, oh, just go get a job, you know? I mean, there's a lot of other people that have jobs, they have houses and stuff. Did that solve all your problems? No. Yeah, make sure you have some stuff around, your fancy car, your house, or whatever it is. Yeah, it sure it takes care of that shit. But it don't take care of anything else, does it? It doesn't save your fucking marriage. So, you know, it doesn't make you happy. But anywho, that's all my rant. But, you know, I wish people understood, really. It's like, it's not so easy when you're homeless. Just go get a job. You know, it's like, if you're not ready, and a lot of it, like, if you lose your ID and shit, and then you're even double jeopardy, triple jeopardy, because how are you going to prove who you are and go get a job if you don't have a fucking ID? And there's a lot of homeless people that don't have all that. They don't have anywhere to put it. You know, some of them are lucky enough to have it, but then let's say you're in a town and you want to get a job. Well, first you got to clean up. That's not so difficult if you're motivated. Yeah, you can clean your ass up. But then you're out walking around and you go looking for a job and, oh, so-and-so over there, well, they seen you walking. They know you're homeless. Don't hire him. You know, even if you're clean or like, you know, there's still the stigma attached to being homeless. And I understand all that. But, I wish people really understood. I really wish everyone that talks shit about homeless would be homeless for 1 week. 1 fucking week. Nothing. You're out in the streets with nothing for 1 fucking week. And you figure it out. It'd take you a lot longer. Shit, I'd send you out for a month. But a week, I think, would be long enough to teach people a lesson about that one. Anywho, that's my rant.